one thing is, I don't know how my life gonna be next. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Afro Cher. And as you can see, maybe this video is I couldn't be so much energy, entertain this much because I just have things going on. It's kind of like a little bit drama for me. This is everyone have to go through. It happened, you know. This year it's been a really tough year for me. I'm just one teenager who is mature and who wants to success in life. First priority is my son, and he's the only one that made me want to be success in life. I'm sad to what happened. So let me tell you the story to this year. What happened to me this year is, I mean, maybe some people, others people can face it maybe worse than me, but I'm just trying to bring my case. I start the new job at the first of the starting of the year as a marketing someplace. That time I'm in one relationship. It's like we're trying to build up together, like have the plans in in the order that we want to do for each other. And I was really get into that 100% before, and it seemed good at first, and then it just ended up confusing. But we didn't been together for long, but that could give me a trauma because what? Let me tell you the story. It's happened on April. The end of March, he got to do something on his own. The thing is like on April, I faced one thing really big for me. The worst ever happened to me. I lost my dad. I lost my dad on April, number 10 on April. Just this year. It just happened. At that time I still have that relationship. You have a family and all that, but you also need your partner. You think like you have your partner as your best friend. So I was hoping my partner gonna be there for me and stuff. But I don't know what has happened that time. He kind of like left me out of the blue when during my dad passed away. It's hurt. It's kind of mean because he didn't give me any closure. Like what is it? Why? What did I do? After that, it does just make me don't want to be in any relationship no more. I still feel confusing until this day, but it is what it is. Long story short, after that, I just try and like be with myself, learning myself what I really want, and kind of like build my own way. I saw JJ and he interviewed me, and I saw the result. Like he got like 50, 100,000 people watch my video that he interviewed me. So I'm like, okay, this is like he can get the money from that by just interviewing me. So why not? I didn't have that confidence to just like go all the way outside and have a camera around. So yeah, so after I met JJ, I just trying to do my own channel like I do right now, and I try my best to build it up and up and up, and I hope it's kind of like blow up one day. I really hope. But after my dad passed away, I got a new job. I've been just working there for 2 months, and then between that, like I got something happen. I give my own friend at my own job in Rayong to continue paid, and then when it's done, then I give her a bike because I don't want it no more, but it's still on my name, right? So when I was there, was working in Rayong still, it's everything good. She pay everything, and I make sure that it's everything okay. But as soon as I left there, and then they kind of like not pay well, some month late, some month not pay. So long story short, it's end up like she not pay, and she just like, okay, I don't want it no more. So I'm like, okay, I had to get the bike back and add in my bills, which like my bills is really take that time. But after that, I thought like, okay, my life gonna be better now. I do videos. I really put the effort and everything into that, into video, YouTube. I really try the best. And then I have the house, 2 bedroom, 2 toilet, 1 kitchen, and 1 living room. Nice, it's not house. Like I want to change the job. My tenant, she kind of like late for paying it 1 month, and then I kind of like give her an opportunity, like a chance, because her kid, she tell me her kid is sick and she is not good and all that. So I'm like, okay, I give you another chance. Then I told her to pay it within the end of the month, the next month. So she agreed on that. She said, okay, thank you. And then you know what just happened? At that end of month, I didn't know things like, but I have a friend like the next house. I have her contact. She called me on number 31st last month, on number 7. The month 7 is July, 31st July. She called me. Hey Sherry, did your tenant tell you, inform you that she gonna leave? I'm like, what? What do you say? She said that your tenant is leaving the house, like left the house already and took the house, like literally left the house, like move out. I'm like, what? She not even tell me that. I'm like, man, she promised me and all things and that and those, but I'm like, at the end of the month, she just left the house. She haven't paid my bills yet for 1 month late and about to get another month because I have to pay the bank, right? And I have to use my money, like my own money or whatever, put in that stupid shit. She don't pay the bills for 2 months. She don't pay the electric for 2 months. And she left my house so dirty. Like, can you imagine? It's just like somebody lived in the house and never clean. This is disgusting. My house. I feel really bad for my house because when I been there, I never let it this dirty. Like, I was like, man, I could never trust anyone again. This is crazy. Like before, I used to be a person that I don't know how to say no. Just trying to be polite as possible. I don't like to talk. I don't like to express the feeling how I feel to the people. I'm scared to say things. But this day, when things happen, damn, I learned a lot. Like I changed a lot. So no people gonna come in and just take the advantage of me. Cause I'm not gonna let anyone do that again. You feel me? So long story short, after all those happened, I was just like, look, Sherry, you're gonna be fine. And I tell myself, I tell the spirit, I tell the everything, God or whatever, Buddha, if this year already broken for me, if there is gonna be something else, just happen. That's happened now, this year only. Because next year I'm a bust my ass like this. The last thing that happened to me just happened. Can you imagine? What is it? The new job. I work for 2 months now. The new job that I say I like it a lot. About marketing, I do marketing for them for their business, foreign business, such as restaurant or some other place. It's kind of nonsense, kind of crazy. The story. It's sad too. I got fired. Yeah, this is my first experience that I got fired. I never happened to me before. I was shocked. Like I'm the person. Okay, let me tell you this first. I'm the person that believes in tarot card and spiritual and energy and all that. So today, 2 days ago, So I got fired yesterday on number 26. And 2 days ago from that, on the 25, 24, I listened up some tarot card just about updating life in future, next month or something. And they say you're gonna have some problem, maybe your family sick, or something really bad happened, or you got fired, or you have some problem with the work, and it's have to, like, maybe you got fired, you have to make it, you have to quit, and but bad things gonna turn to good thing. Is that what they say? But I'm just like, I'm just listening, but I'm just like, okay, I forgot about it already until it's happened really. So it just mentioned me. So the thing is happened is like it's crazy because this job is a small office, like working like 4 people, 5 people, and me in there we have only two Thai girls, and most of them are Korean. I don't see myself to work there for long term work, but I'm just like, okay, it's something good because I get to learn more about marketing, and it's never happened to me and the foreigner boss. Foreigner boss, I mean white people, black people, whatever, but this is Asian. This is Korean. It's totally different, like totally different. So I don't know. I never worked with Korean people before. I worked for German before. I worked for Switzerland boss before. I worked for UK boss before. So all of them that I worked before, they're straightforward. They communicate. They listen to a worker too, like how they think, how they thought, and everything. So what just happened? Like, okay, we do marketing, right, for a company or a business or a restaurant. I finished the job that I have to do, and he told me before that I can go home after I done the job, but then it seemed like I finished fast and he wanted me to do something else. But I'm okay for that. He told me to go to some place like it take like 15 minutes away, go on the bike and take the picture of the front of the restaurant. So my thought is I just give him an opinion, like why don't we just take the photos from the Google? Because what he want to do is like he want me to post on TikTok and advertise like this is the restaurant and all that. But what is the point of me going there alone and take a picture of the front of the restaurant only? Because most of the time when we go to the restaurant, different restaurant, we just go there, eat, order food, and we take the photo of the food and we advertise. That's just some sense, like it makes sense, right? Because put on TikTok, if you post only like the front of the restaurant only, you think people gonna like it? Do you think people gonna understand what you're doing, like what you're posting? I just give him an opinion, like why can't I just you know take the photo from Google because is a lot of photos from that restaurant. It seemed like I'm not going, I'm not listening, but I'm just give him an opinion. He called me to go to him, and he just say things like, "Oh, you don't like to work here?" I'm like, "What?" He said, "I don't like working here. Like I'm not happy here, or what?" I'm like, "No." And one thing, we communicate really bad, like because they don't speak English, they don't speak Thai, so it's really bad to communicate because every time I have to translate to Korean, but sometimes I don't know if it translates to Korean and it's still right, like I said or not. So this is gonna be a problem too. Maybe from what I explained to him, maybe it's explained to differently in Korean. He said, "Oh, you don't like working here no more? I don't think you fit in this job." He told me this. "I don't think you fit in this job, and I have to look for another person now." That's what he told me. I'm like, is it just because I give him an opinion? Like, don't you try to listen first and then like communicate? Like, but he just said, "No, I'm not fitting here." I'm like, what did I do? I'm just saying, I'm just giving him an opinion. Like, what is it if it's better to do this and that? I just give him an opinion and it's a choice, right? Because it's make more sense. It's not make sense to just go all the way there to just take a picture of the front of the restaurant and come back and post on TikTok without any information, any food picture, any things like what they got. You got me? So I'm like, I'm broken that time. I'm like, wow. Is it just because I give him an opinion, then he just think I couldn't fit there because I don't listen to him? This is crazy. So he just asked me what I want to do. And I'm the person like I'm not gonna be on your toes. If you say I'm not good for you, I'm not gonna try to beg. I don't know how to pretend. I had to just I'm so straight. But I'm not that straight. Like I still have some Thai culture that, we don't talk like too much to hurt people, but I be straight up because I just think it's waste of time to just be like, oh, this or that, be a little girl, it's waste of time. Like I just tell them how I feel, Lily. So I'm just saying, like, okay, if you think I'm not fitting this job, then I don't know why I have to be here. I just tell him that, and then he called the HR and explained to me and talked to me that okay, if you're gonna leave today, then they just got me leave. Got me like, okay, go. I'm like, all right, this is not the place for me. I was shocked because it's never happened to me. Like it's never happened. But this is the first time and I was not expect because it's on Monday. Like on Sunday I sleep so well. I sleep 8 hours. Normally I don't. Normally I sleep for little. But on Sunday I sleep so good. 8 hours. Wake up before alarm clock and wake up fresh. Dress good, dress cute, and go to work. So just got fired. Life is a joke. I go through a lot this year. And I want to tell everybody that go through the same. What you can do is like, instead of like, okay, what yesterday I did after I got fired, I come home, I cry for 5 minutes, talk to my friend, cry for 5 minutes. And after that, I'm just like, you know what? Let's hit the gym. Let's express that emotion in the gym. I'm like, nah, I'm sad, right? Okay, let's go to the gym. I went to the gym and then I went to pizza place, eat at Dom restaurant like pizza in Khao Patamnak Hills, Pattaya. And then after I just walk take a walk in the beach and I'm like, damn, I feel a lot better. Like I feel a lot better instead of just like being home and cry about it and can do nothing about it. But immediately that like I used to be like when something happened, I used to be like, oh no, I lock myself in the house. Um, I don't do nothing. I just cry and stress out for somehow, and I don't know what to do. I'm just like, okay, let me change this time because what energy you give out is gonna give in to you. You understand? So I was like, oh no, I just have to be strong and do positive thing. Last night I think a lot. Like I think about the future, like what I'm gonna do. So what my plan is now is like I'm not gonna go back and work for somebody no more because I feel like this is opportunity that forced me to be freelancer, to stay home and work. I need to let things go, like just live my simple life with a bike, one bike. It's okay. I'll go back to the motor career, take it serious because now I have more time now. I have time, a lot of time now. So I was just, trying to apply for the job, the model job, and go casting if I can. Um, you know, and go hard on YouTube. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be my day one day. I believe in that. I know I can do it. Like after things happen, I'm like, Sherry, you are strong as fuck. You are so strong. Like I couldn't take these things that happened to me and make me stop to do things in life. I take it as opportunity. It just things just forced me. So I'm like, okay, you better get that back, Sherry. Whatever God you believe, Buddha, Christian, Muslim, any, or even yourself, or spirit, they are all planting for you. They make it tough for you to just make you stronger. So you don't need to experience the same thing no more. I just take it as good opportunities for me to change now. Otherwise, I would never change. I would never start to be my own business, to do my own business, to do my own online business, or try to do something like that to be successful. Because I know I can be successful if I put effort to it. But it just I never start. So now, y'all, things happen for the reason. Okay, you couldn't be like, oh, get crazy over it. I mean, you're gonna be sad, be crying, you're gonna lose things. It's happened. Life is life. I understand that some people really experience even worse than any others people. Don't be ashamed of yourself. Don't be ashamed like, oh my God, why I only one get like this. Basically, it's time for you now. Get your ass together. You can never change the situation. What you can change is your mind, your mindset. Look it as opportunities. Tell everybody that on the same surface of me, the same situation or similar situation, or whatever go through bad situation or good situation, and maybe you feel down, you don't know how to go, or you feel down yourself and you don't want to do something else because you're heartbroken, you're depressed. I know you will. We are human, we have emotional. If you don't start to change that now, when life, future life is waiting for you, you just have to kick the heart, keep going. I always see keep people that keep going with the same things, always successful. It's just keep going. Surround around the good people, the people that give you a good things, advice, a good advice, and all the people that help you, keep them. You can do it. Just believe in yourself. I believe in myself and I know I will do it. Even though it's hard. It's hard. Alright guys. I'll see you next video. I don't know what is coming next, but I'll see you guys for sure. And I will keep smiling as I should. Peace out. Bye.